Cleopatra was the first in her family to accept the local culture, ancient customs, and Egyptian gods. She even managed to persuade her people that she was the reincarnation of the god Isis. Hey, she's making Egypt great again. Number 9. Cleopatra's famous makeup was a sort of protection. Lots of images of Cleopatra depict the iconic queen with her signature makeup, eyes thickly lined with black kohl that often kept going down to the sides of her face, forming spirals and patterns. The New York Times states that this kohl wasn't only a cosmetic decoration. It contained 4 lead-based substances and was used to fend off eye infections, which were common in ancient Egypt. The lead was toxic to the bacteria that caused these infections. As a talented chemist, Cleopatra probably realized this and used the kohl to her advantage. But that still raises the question, was it really such a good idea to put toxic lead-based substances on your face? And you're asking someone who married 2 of her brothers? Hey, what's a little lead? Number 10. Cleopatra owned a perfume factory. The queen's knack for chemistry also explains her belief that fragrances could become a tool of persuasion. Therefore, she took full advantage of their powers. Besides, Cleopatra even had her own perfume factory. The ruins of this factory were found near Ein Gedi, which is situated on the Dead Sea. That place was also used as a beauty salon and spa. Cleopatra kept the recipes of different perfumes in her book, Genesiarum Libri. Unfortunately for us, this book, together with all the mind control knowledge in it, was lost in a fire at the Library of Alexandria. Too bad. Ooh, and here's a bonus. Cleopatra spent money on a cocktail that would be equivalent to over $16 million today. Cleo was the type who would easily throw a fortune away just to prove a point. According to one legend, Cleopatra once had a bet with Mark Antony that she could spend 10 million sesterces on just one dinner. A sesterces was a type of coin used in ancient Rome. So, to put it in perspective for you, that's about $16.7 million today. Surprisingly, the queen started with a pretty modest meal, but when she was done eating, she had a servant bring her a cup of vinegar. She then took one of her pearl earrings and removed the gem. It was said that the pearl was the largest in all of history and a unique work of nature. Well, Miss Cleo just dropped that masterpiece of Mother Nature right in the vinegar, watched it dissolve, and drank this self-made cocktail. Believe it or not, modern tests have proven that pearls do indeed dissolve in vinegar. But it takes them more than a day to disappear entirely, which begs the question, how potent was the vinegar they were using back in ancient Egypt?